What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're over here in Naxxramas, and the reason for that is I'm going to show you guys where to farm Frostweave cloth and Nax. Now, people recommended this spot to me because they said, oh, this is going to be a lot better than Pit of Saron, and so I was like, well, I'll take a look. Personally, I think it's about the same, and I think the Pit of Saron is like maybe a little bit better for like the battered hilt and all that, but I do think this is a good alternate spot, and so I do want to show it. Each run that I do gives me about 80 to 100 cloth, okay? And each Pit of Saron run I do gives me about the same. And the runs take, I'd say like maybe this run takes a little bit longer depending on which Pit of Saron route that I want to take. But either way, they're both pretty quick to do. And so what you want to do here is you want to go through the Plague Wing and you want to go kill Noth. Now, there's a trick here to actually getting into trash because the mobs that you're farming here is the trash in between Noth and Hegan, okay? So you want to kill Noth. And if you kill him and you do it on 25-man, you have to set the instance to 10-man for the trash to reset. And I don't know why, that's just the way it works. And I spent a lot of time trying to figure that out. I didn't even know that. And so it was really frustrating for me to try and do that. And then I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And so it was pretty annoying. And also I've been having like video editing issues. And so it's been super frustrating. And so hopefully you guys will actually be watching this one rather than me having to delete it because the video editor crashed. But I don't really want to talk about that too much more. So what you're going to do here is you kill Noth. If you have a better chance, like my personal opinion, is you should kill him on 10-man, and then after you clear the trash the first time, you go ahead and switch it to 25-man. And the reason for that is the 25-man trash doesn't really have all that much more health, and also it dies quick. It dies just as quickly, really. At least it does to me on my Warlock. And even whenever I was doing this at like 530 item level, it was still extremely fast for me to do. And so I wouldn't really be expecting to experience any difficulties, but I do want to say that I did die twice here, but that was because I was being stupid, and so I don't actually plan on having that happen unless you're doing something retarded. And so anyway, what I want to focus on here is so what you do is you pretty much pull all of the trash, and they're kind of linked to each other. Some of them are linked to each other, and so if you see like an area of them, just try and tag one of them, and the rest of them will probably run at you anyway. As you see, there's all the loot that I get. You also get a lot of greens, and so that's good. The amount of gold that you actually get is very low, but you do get a lot of grays, and so the grays will sell. I would say that you can probably make about 2,000 gold an hour doing this, depending on your server. Because if you sell a stack of 20 of them, let's say you get 100 an hour, or 100 a run, you do 10 runs, and so that's 1,000. And so you have stacks of 20 of them. And so 20 goes into 1,000, let's say 20 times 1,000, so that's 5 times 10, so 50 times, and then so you take 50, multiply that by this amount of stacks that you make for Frostweave cloth, and so that's 50 times 30, and so that's, what is that, 5 times 3, it was like 1,500, I think. And so anyway, so that's a pretty good thing right there, so you make 1,500 gold just on the cloth alone, and on top of that, you're going to go ahead and make a little bit of money from the greens that you disenchant on top of the grays. And so like I've been seeing a lot of guides on YouTube, like this is one thing that makes me mad. I'm going to talk about this in another video, that they say you make like, alright, let me tell you guys something. If they say you're going to make more than 5,000 gold an hour, it's probably a bullshit video. It's not true. Most of that stuff is based on add-on transmog values. And if you guys have ever tried to sell transmog gear, like you're having a bad day, and you're not going to sell half of them, and it's going to take forever to sell, and so you can't really reliably make that much money. Like realistically, you're probably never going to make more than like I'd say 5,000 gold from a farming spot, and so 2,000, 3,000, I'd say from here. Maybe you make 3,000 if you get really lucky. But either way, you're really not going to make all that much, and so I want you guys to know that because I see that all the time, and I just want to let you guys know. But I would say 2,000 gold, probably somewhere around there. But you might be able to make a little bit more depending on what you're doing. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've got. As you guys will see, I'm going to do one more run. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the video. So again, this is in Naxxramas, and you have to switch the difficulties from 10 to 25-man or from 25 to 10-man in order to get this trash to reset. And also make sure that you reset all instances whenever you do that too, to make sure that just everything goes well anyway. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've got. So thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.